Sugar cravings. I see a rise in sugar and carb cravings. I see a rise of overcomplicating what we eat, the rise of fad diets, the rise of fad products, weight loss, and quick fixes. I see this overcomplication. People overcomplicating what they eat, when they eat, how they exercise, and the supplements they take. My name is Megan Olson, certified nutrition practitioner, creator of Skinny Fitalicious and the 14-Day Sugar Challenge. I coach women all over the world to lose weight, reduce sugar cravings by teaching them how to eat real food. Welcome to my video series, The Dish on Ditching Diets. In this 3-part video series, I'm going to share with you 3 ways to cut sugar right now, plus my biggest secret to stopping sugar cravings and the solution to ditching diets for good. Plus, I'm going to teach you how to live with sugar, how you can satisfy your sugar cravings without giving up the things that you love and without following crazy diet trends. I'm also going to give you the ultimate answer to get you quick results with cravings and create the long-term lifestyle that I know you really want. As a nutrition practitioner, I'm constantly asked about sugar cravings. Why am I craving sugar? Why can't I stop eating carbs? Why am I snagging all the time? This is your body's way of telling you something. You are mentally burnt out with our crazy lives, with overthinking what you eat. Thinking, what diet is right for me? When should I be eating? What should I pair my foods with? How do I start eating my new diet? This increases your stress and depletes your willpower, which affects your ability to stay consistent and motivated with your goals. Just this morning, a woman in my cycle class asked me if you can eat potatoes and lose weight. I asked her, what are the ingredients in a potato? A potato! Why would you cut out real foods? That isn't a lifestyle. That is an example of a diet, and there's a huge difference. One example of a diet that promises quick fixes is keto. However, to follow a keto diet, you have to eliminate healthy foods and go really low carbs. So you have to count carbs like kale because kale is a carb and you're not allowed many carbs on the keto diet. But who wants to count kale all day or the rest of their life or to have to test themselves for ketosis multiple times a day? Another example is intermittent fasting. Many women use it as an excuse to overeat and binge. Keto, intermittent fasting, cutting out potatoes, these are not lifestyles that you can maintain long term. But I keep seeing this over and over again, overcomplicating what we eat, overthinking diets, and not being consistent with what we do. People are so hyper-focused on getting results that they're missing what's fundamentally important about eating. Like Linda, who was doing paleo when she came to me because she was burnt out and couldn't finish her long-distance bike rides. She was under-carbed because she thought that going paleo would be healthier for her. So she started following my meal plans and now she has more energy and is feeling great. So what happens when you have to think so hard about what you eat all the time? You get mentally burnt out. You come home from work, you stare at the refrigerator, you have a blank stare with decision fatigue because you don't know what to do. And willpower will only last you so long before you give into those cravings. So you end up eating empty carbs and sugar instead of eating real wholesome meals that actually fill you up. And sugar is hidden everywhere. It's in all the foods that you eat, even the foods that are marketed as healthy. So what happens when we start eating too much added sugar is it becomes an addictive cycle. And studies show sugar is just as addictive, if not more than cocaine. So in studies, when rats have been given the choice between sugar and cocaine, the rats have always chosen sugar because sugar has a chemical effect on your brain. So let's talk some stats. The World Health Organization recommends that 5% of an adult's calories come from sugar, whether that be added or natural. It all has to total 5%. So what does 5% translate to? It translates to 25 grams of an adult's calories that should come from sugar each day. And what does that actually equate to in real food? That equates to 1 yogurt with no added sugar, as well as 1 small apple. And that is not very much sugar. But the average American is getting 3 to 4 times this amount in their daily diet. And this is what is contributing to your lack of ability to stay consistent and motivated, because you have cravings and then you go on crash diets, then you can't maintain it and you binge. You are overcomplicating what you eat, and I'm seeing this trend more and more with people. I coach clients to balance sugar with what they eat so they can stay motivated and consistent, because no one wants to live their lives without cookies and treats. But should we have them every day? No. Should we count kale every day? No. We have to maintain a lifestyle without overthinking what we eat. So today I want to give you 3 simple things you can do right now to cut sugar out of your diet and stay consistent. The first one is take it out of your drinks, whether it's coffee or tea or just sugary drinks like Gatorade. Take it out of your diet right now. These things are loaded with sugar. If you're adding it to coffee or tea, or if your coffee creamers are flavored, it's likely it's flavored with a flavored sugar substitute. Look at the label for the added sugar. If they have added sugar, cut it out and swap it with something healthier like stevia or cinnamon. It's a small swap, but it will make a huge difference in how you feel. The second thing is check your vitamins. Vitamins almost always have sugar in them. Look for vitamins without any added sugar. Swap flavored yogurts with hidden added sugar with plain yogurt, and add fruit to sweeten them. It's always easier to sweeten something than to take the sugar out. So those are my 3 tips for cutting sugar from your diet right now, and they will make a huge difference. They're small, but they make a big difference. In my next video in this 3-part series, I'll be sharing my biggest secret with you to reducing sugar cravings. I haven't spoken much about this publicly, but it's huge. I'm also going to be sharing my sugar challenge blueprint, which I have never shared publicly before. So these are some things that no one really talks about, but they are really, really simple. And when you do these things, you'll notice a big difference in your ability to stay motivated, your ability to stay consistent, and to keep your cravings under control. The point of this video series, the Dish on Ditching Diets, is to give you freedom from trendy diets and cravings and to set you up for long-term success. I know this is something you want to attain, and I'm going to show you it is possible. Remember, this is about reducing your overwhelm. You have to move on from old ways of eating, trendy diets, and do things differently. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do this, including yourself, because you can. You can do anything you put your mind to. I'm so excited to share more about this with you and how you can become part of the 14-Day Sugar Challenge and my membership program. Guys, I'll be back tomorrow for video 2, sharing my biggest secret. Bye, guys.